A cage of cold metal with hot rubber at the corners. A chariot of thundering fury. The difference between you and your rivals isn't just the war paint traded in battle. It's more. Refuse to lose.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Frontier Secondary Series, here for the second to last race in this shortened season. It has been such a fun season full of racing, and we're about ready to close it down here at Kansas with the second to last race. It is going to be a fun one. Kansas just recently updated, and I mean, it is going to be a thriller of a race, as it always is here in the Frontier Secondary Series. All the drivers down here on the pit lane, 15 of them looking to go all out for the race win here at Kansas Motor Speedway. I'm your host, Bad Content, and before we get into this race, let's get it on with the points here. Point situation right now, Nick leading the entire field by 29 points after Martinsville. Remember, he is our Indy RC winner here. And then it's Chris, who, if you remember at the Indy RC, he was in sort of in that battle and wrecked Brian Jr. He's been kind of performed really all season long. Dennis, he's P4, Handel P5. Chase graduated, he's P6. Bad Communist P7, he is starting up high today. He is currently P3 today. And Trey, last week's winner at Martinsville. So it is going to be quite the fun race here today. And we are, after this commercial break, we will be back going down on the pit lane with the drivers for pre-race interviews after this commercial break.
This product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. Underage sale prohibited.
A cage of cold metal with hot rubber at the corners. A chariot of thundering fury. The difference between you and your rivals isn't just the war paint traded in battle. It's more. Refuse to lose.
Laps into this race and Aurora is already pitting. Wow, that was fast. Hold on, I want to see a replay. Oh, never saw that. She's dominated with this one sponsor. Interesting. She fails to get a strike. Those burgers look good. She's watching the race from the TV, and now Aurora's doing a nice deed by giving a tattoo. You blink an eye and you miss all of the stuff Aurora did. Impressive. Aurora always impressive.
And back here in the Frontier Secondary Series, and we're going to be down here on the pit lane interviewing all the drivers, and starting us off is going to be Hunter, who's going to interview our pole sitter, Strauss.
Hello everyone, Strauss in this number 21 Ford Mustang, representing this Greg Biffle scheme here, this 3M car. Or Strauss, what do you think your chances are here today to get your win here in Kansas?
Yeah, we brought a fast car, obviously, here, and that Greg Biffle and his family passed away yesterday. The team decided to just make a scheme towards him. I feel like we had a pretty fast car in qualifying, obviously putting it on pole, so we'll do everything we can to get this car in the victory lane today.
All right, thank you. Now moving on to the number 98 of Devin.
All right. Devin is number 98 ORC machine. I'm gonna tell you the last time he was pretty much in a Carvana Cup Series related race was in the RC 175 at Talladega, where it was like a bunch of shenanigans. Up the ORC. Okay. But yeah, Devin, I don't know if this is your second FSS start or is your debut, but how are you feeling right now? You qualified P2 very fast today. Just how do you feel coming in this race, and like what strategies do you have planned for this race as well? I don't think is he there. Oh, third FSS start. I'm feeling fast today. I don't know if you are on. Is that it? Is he typing? Is that it? So this race will be a guessing game. Uh, is that it? Devin, is that it? Okay, yeah, that's it. Well, thank you, Devin. And we're gonna move on to Mystic, who's gonna interview on Bad Communist.
All right, hi Soviet gamer in the 95. You're starting third here today, and I'm pretty sure you're the highest. You and Brian Jr. are pretty close on points in the championship. You guys are both starting this race. Guys in 1-2 in the standings, they are not starting this race. Nick and Cristiano, do you think you can go for a P2 and? Oh no, never mind. You're P7. I counted it wrong. I'm an idiot. I thought you were whatever.
Airball.
Shut up. Okay, anyway, P7. I asked the wrong question anyway. Okay. So anyway, starting P3 here today. Last week at Martinsville, you looked really fast. Does that change your mindset here when you start P3 today?
I wasn't expecting P3. I thought a lot of people would do 29s, but I'll take it. I don't think I'll finish that high, though, because me and Pit Road have had a bunch of problems ever since Martinsville, and I hate the pit button. So, I don't know. We'll just see how it goes with this beautiful number 95 scheme.
Yeah, obviously, you've been in the server for a long time. Coming last week with a lot of speed. Do you think you continue the speed into, obviously, the second to last race of the season? Do you think you continue this into the final race of the season and future in the FSS?
Yeah, definitely. I think I can actually contend here other than, I don't know, some tracks.
All right, well, thank you for your interview. And now we go to...
Who is that, bro?
Thanks, bad content.
Anyways, yeah. Number 30. Why is this guy Sharp? Sharp BC, Sharp.
What?
Who's that? Who is that? Anyways, Honda number 13 progressive machine. I think this got made today. How are you feeling coming into this race? Starting, what is it, P4? I think, yeah, P4.
Yeah, I'm feeling all right. You know, I just kind of waited for everyone to qualify, and then I kind of went. So I'm great that we got P4. Hopefully, we can get up to the front and try to hold the lead. But our car doesn't seem that fast today. But hopefully, if we make some pit adjustments, things should go our way. So yeah.
Thank you for that, Honda. Now on to Bryce.
Yes.
All right, thank you, Jalen. As we're now here with the number 35, what a sponsor. Very interesting sponsor.
His car's the wrong way.
Universal Brain Rot. Yeah. But E-Rock, he's been in multiple FSS races, but normally at the back of the field. Hopefully this can change today. You qualified very good, E-Rock. This is like your best qualifying, I believe. P5 here on the grid. Just how do you feel? And like, do you think you can get your first podium or even top 5 here in Kansas? Yeah. My goal is top 5 for sure. And I need Chick-fil-A. That's it. Bro, I want some Chick-fil-A on a good old Friday night.
Another question for you. Did you spell your name wrong on the name rail? Or is that?
Wait, what's the name?
It's
Eric.
Eric. Is that your real name or? Oh, okay.
Oh, well.
It's another
Thanks,
another
Eric.
name to add to the list. But over here was Trey, who was last week's winner at Martinsville.
Yeah, Trey, you were. Oh, yeah, you're here. So yeah, obviously you've been in T1 earlier this season, dropped down to T2 later in the season, and you already got a win in your second T2 start. Now in your third T2 start. You think you can go back to back here?
No, I don't think I can. See, Kansas is not my track, and I kind of like suck. Uh, I have no chance of winning, but we'll see during the race. Sorry for my background. We have people speaking over me, but it's all right. Other than that, no, I'm not winning.
Trey, there's been a lot of discussion about what kind of the cutoff is for driving between FSS and CCS. And based on your performance last week, do you think you're gonna be able to stay in FSS for long? Considering we saw someone like Chase get promoted, but we've seen people like Zav, they're gonna move down next season. So, how do you think your status will be continuing to race in the FSS?
I mean, I'll stay a bit longer, but I'm not going to be here for long, just wind farming or just being here. I'll just be here for a little bit to get more experience, and then I'll go back up to Carvana and see how that does.
All right. Well, thank you for your interview. Thank you for your time. And next we go to Jalen, and Brian Jr. in the new gun scheme created by Bryce.
Hello, Brian Jr. Number 36 gunk scheme. How are you feeling into today's race starting P8? Yeah, P8.
It's really comfortable, nothing to worry about. I think if as long as we go green, strategy should be well.
Oh, car's gone. But
Okay, that's on me. I'm somewhere else. I'll fix it in a moment.
do you know the fuel run around here? But I'm just asking, just say yes or no.
Soon the announcement was changed to Kansas. I practice a lot and I know how long the car will last for every fuel, so I feel comfortable around unless we get an unnecessary caution.
Fair enough. Now on to Bryce with LK Nudie, the big nudes.
Yes, and there he is, boys. LK Nudie, your Indianapolis road course winner, driving that number 40 Ream machine. I mean, you're someone just casually took your sponsor over there, Progressive with Biz. But Nick, you've been pretty fast the past few weeks, especially since your winner any road course. That gave you a lot of momentum. In fact, you're competing for a championship here down here in FSS, and this series is kind of helping you prove that you can be up there with the Cup guys a little. It's just not really a great qualifying for you, but like, how do you feel coming in this race, and do you think you'll have the race pace to make up for your qualifying?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm talking to myself. Oh,
Yeah, guys.
Hey Nick, but Nick, you gonna say anything else?
All I gotta say is I went on his first with Cam. I mean Cams.
Wait, no, that's Josh Corb was. That's not Nick. What?
What?
Son, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing?
Not Nick. Dude, that's not even. That's Josh.
Who do you think you are, bro?
No, you thought I thought you were.
Oh,
So yeah,
man.
this entire time Nick is. Yeah, actually, you know what? Let's just move on here. Whoever's interviewing the next guy, just
Let's go to handle. Oh! Woo!
We got that number 97 DD handle here. You gotta include the DD here. DD handle. Yeah. Miss Sweet Kelly Blue Book Machine, I'm sure bad content. Really gonna like this one. And be glazing it up during his commentary, but
Shout out BCH.
You've been a consistent race maker. But do you think you can be a competitor today? Yes. Yes, yes. Is that all you have to say? Only my first win. Oh, yes, that's good. Ooh, I have to pull Chase Elliott. Yeah, good luck with that. Janice over there said you're not winning. What do you think of that? Oh, that is cold. That is cool. All right. Well, after all, I beat his or whatever. That is cool. We will go talk to Janice in a bit. I will be the one talking to him. But right now, we're gonna have Jalen and Enya talk to Josh, who was talking in place of Nick earlier.
Wait, what? Wait. This is okay. Sorry, my brain's confused. Nah, chill out. Oh my god, I hate the B6 guys. Just die. Anyways, as I was saying, what? Unmute me. I'll unmute you. Anyways, Josh starting P11 in the number 23 McDonald's machine. How do you think you'll do today? Can you claw back from the back and get to the front?
Yeah, I
Yo,
think
this guy's
so.
not muted. Okay.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it was kind of disappointing that we qualified outside of the top 10. It's not likely for us to do that. I think we will improve. We will improve on our race pace, like soon. So yeah.
Is that it?
No, you can ask me more questions.
Oh.
He put
Actually,
you on
I
the
don't want
spot there, dude.
Yo, why?
He put you on the
Why are you
spot.
just acting like he's the main character?
No, I don't want to. Now on to Bryce.
Oh my god.
Alright, thank you. Okay, thank you, Jalen. Anyways, new driver here, Explorer Daniel in the number 22 LNM machine. Interesting sponsor. But yeah, Daniel, this is your first FSS start, I believe. Just how do you just feel that you made your way in? Do you just feel happy? Do you feel nervous or anything, or just yeah?
So I feel very confident on my driving pace here. Kansas is my style of track. So you could expect me making moves up through the field here. The only thing is that I've never pitted in these cars before, and I have no fuel strategy whatsoever. So if any driver wants to DM me something, I'll shout you out if I win the race. But yeah, just gonna wing it here. See how I do. And I'm here to promote my team, L&M.
Oh wow, that's the reason why you're sponsored by that. So one more question here though. So Daniel, you apparently like exploring. So like, did you find the Carvana Cup Series off of exploring or?
Yes, I found it off of exploring YouTube and see this guy come around on the final lap of Martinsville, think he won the race, break on the front stretch and lose it. So,
yeah, bring that up. Yeah, we love that. We love that.
Thank you, Zol. Thank you very much, dude. Wow.
Oh, Daniel, I like
we love
you,
that.
sir. Daniel, I personally want to say I hope you do good this race. Good luck out there.
Oh, the ill is speaking. The sick.
All right,
I am
back. So Hunter, take it away.
Okay, yeah, I'm back from. Yeah, but Dennis is P. I think 13. Shut up. Dennis sits P13 on the grid. He sits P4 in the.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, so I'm actually just gonna jump off a bridge, by the way. But Dennis sits P4 in points, 115 points or something like that. Let's see if he'll get it done. Or Dennis, do you think he can get it done today? Here in the big Kansas. Oh my God!
I have the super flow. I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry.
Oh no.
So I think I was able to win.
Like.
Wait, what did you even ask me? I forgot.
Like we're forcing it,
just
bro.
like what is your strategy to win and make your way through this field?
Oh yeah, like always. Turn around and then crash into everybody and then turn around again and win the race.
And that is how you get yourself suspended.
That is the best strategy I've ever heard.
First,
like that's the southern way.
Just so we know, Handle, you know Handle. He's the little kid, you know.
Yeah.
So, he should jump off a bridge before he turns 13
Oh,
years old.
okay.
Who are you?
Jalen! Shut up!
Oh my.
Okay, now we move on to the final driver on the grid in the number 3 car. He might actually be here. I don't even know if he's here.
You're here, right?
Well, he is, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay. ELST in the number 3 machine here, making your first start. So I'm gonna ask you, how did you discover the server, and are you nervous competing in this? You had it was a pretty competitive field to get in. There were tons of people trying to qualify. You barely made it. Do you think you can improve
Yeah,
in the race?
definitely. Yeah, I was definitely happy to just make the cut line for the qualifying. I found the server off YouTube and I liked it, and I'm great to make my debut in
Zol
FFS
yet
Cup
again
Series.
clutching in at this last
Wait,
second.
what first race did you watch? What was your first race that you watched?
Martinsville.
Oh,
Yeah!
thank you, Zol! Thank you, Zol! Woo! And this will be a brilliant clip here for the Instagram. Wow. Look at the billboards in turn 3.
Oh, we will look at the billboards too while we wait for the pit road update. I don't know who's gonna do that because Ash is like ill. But we got NR Water over here.
I'll do it, don't worry.
Look what we got over here. Zol's about to get his first win. I hope nothing bad happens. And boom!
Oh, triple T. Triple T. Triple T.
And look over here in turn number 1. It's the Carvana Cup Series. Woo!
And not to mention that Zol actually told us that he was a part of the IDF
He
before
is.
this race.
And I think it was really Al Qaeda who really, like, you know, maybe did something to his car.
I'm doing pits.
He was paid off by APAC.
But
I'm doing pits.
Jalen,
that's exactly what happened.
give us your
Move.
teachings. Give us your teachings.
Move!
What are
Give
you
us your
doing?
teachings.
Look at this guy that's on my car.
Dude, he's going fine.
Yo,
No.
Where is he going?
No, I'm like unable to turn. It's like
And we're gonna take this moment to say hi, everybody here. Scoop Pay, yeah.
Right.
Tiffany Strauss.
Come,
Galaxy
no, watch
Van.
me.
Oh, yeah.
So, you can enter anywhere from up here. I'm gonna speed because I'm a bad boy.
Oh my god!
Press the pit button. Press the pit button. By the way, press the pit button.
Yeah.
Nah. Who called me out? Who called me out?
Oh, he's gonna spin into this guy.
Bro,
Who called me out?
And then you're gonna
driving
exit,
license
stay
come to
below.
me, and
You're
it's
like
stay
the funny one.
below.
You're like the funny one.
You know,
You're like
don't
the
hit
funny
that
Stay below the
bump.
line.
Yeah, stay below
Who called
because
me out,
like
bro?
it's multi groove. You know, you don't wanna like kill anyone, and then after that you'll rejoin on the backstretch. Please don't kill anyone again, inshallah. And yeah, thank you very much. Press pit before you enter. Yes.
Just said that, mate. I think we just
No,
said
it's what MLC said in the chat.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Bang.
I actually said that
You have to
before.
you have to press pit before you enter the pit road. Where the 66, it's gonna slow you down and like limit your speed automatically. So you have.
Yeah,
to press
Jalen's a bad example.
Yeah,
If you
he
forget,
really
you
is.
can't
I don't
do
think you should really trust Jalen with anything. Look at that lap time, 42.746.
No, Daniel, you need to slow down until you get to pit road, and then you get 66. But once you get in the pit road, you can full gas. As long as you're on pit speed.
Bro, I'm gonna go to booth.
And that
I'm
is
gonna
going to
start
be
coughing.
it here. We're going to go back to a short commercial break, and then we will be back and doing the back pacing and doing the pit road for the race. So we'll be back after this quick commercial break.
Oh!
Shut up.
Hey, track bar's broke and you keep jumping out of gear. What do you want to do? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Oh, can you feel it? Can you feel it? Should probably go. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Kyle Busch, welcome to Menards. What can I help you with today?
Well, I've got my shopping list right here. I need some green treated lumber. I need a brown Mastercraft door. I need red Clearview cabinets and some blue Dutch Boy paint.
Those are M&Ms.
And?
At Menards, we carry the world's best selection of home improvement products to help you complete your next project.
You've got more of these, right?
It's all gonna fit in your car?
I got a trunk.
Save big money at Menards.
And back here in the Frontier Secondary Series, and about ready to go down pit road, as pace speed will be 80, and our race leader, that is Strauss, and he will go down.
Yeah, here comes the field for a non-competitive pit stop in the beginning of the race. Everyone learning how to pit. A lot of new guys here, so pretty tough for them. Basically, you have to pit in, everyone should know this, but you should pit in the stall where you qualified, so wherever you were interviewed, that's where you have to pit every time. And new drivers seem to get the hang of it. No matter what, even if you mess up here on the first try, it's okay because these are non-competitive, so you go back to your spot.
Yeah, so Cam's actually sitting in the middle pit road.
And looks like it's Bad Communist who's stuck. I don't know. No, never mind. He's not stuck in the stall. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh my god.
A little pile up there on pit exit.
That's not very good.
That was great. I don't know what to do. Oh my god.
Actually, it's a double.
We're gonna switch on.
Oh, no double, no double. We're gonna do no double here. I don't know about the banking or anything.
The banking's too high to be double, to be honest. It looks like it. It's progressive.
But yeah, before we go green, let's actually highlight the standings again.
GNT.
Nick actually sits. Yeah, Nick sits 30 points ahead of the two drivers in front of Cristiano sitting second, who isn't actually attending this race. Brian Jr. sits third at 32 points behind. And Dennis, he's starting in the back of the field, sitting 33 points behind. So this is going to be very important for both Nick and the drivers behind.
Yeah, Nick, he has a 30-point gap, so it seems like pretty certain that he will get it, but you never know here. He could have a bad race. And as long as Brian Jr. or Dennis can go for a good finish, it can be close entering the final race in Phoenix. As we are coming around on the exit of turn 2, we're about to go green here soon. We're not going to double up, stay single file. And we're about to come back to the launch. I'll pass it back to Bad Content.
Yeah, I want to thank some of our partners here. Associate Server, Zab Scheme Resource Server, and East Coast Racing Network. East Coast Racing Network believe he's going to drop his stop motion here this weekend, but back over to Row Racing, we are about ready to see 67 laps of insane racing, as it'll be Strauss who leads him to the ORC restart zone. Green flags out, and we're racing. There's already chaos back behind. Strauss with the great jump, and look at this mess back behind. They're 3 wide. Trey's under the line. We got wrecking. The 3 around. Oh my goodness.
Oh, the 22 around again back there. But up front, they're going nearly 4 wide there. Oh, into the wall goes this 36 of Brian Jr. He falls to the back.
Oh, Bad Communist into the wall.
Yeah, and one of those guys that was able to pull away on the restart out of the 3, Strauss, our pulsator, he's able to get away. One of the guys that got wrecked in the beginning, that's LK Nudie Nick in the 40. They're contacting the back. That's the 36 loose. Puts the 95 in the wall to save himself. As Bad Communist moves a lot of time after a good starting spot. But back to what I was saying, yeah, Nick, he had a really bad restart, and Dennis, a pretty good one, is a few positions ahead, and in terms of championship, that's pretty important for Dennis.
And look at this, it's Dennis trying to make a slide job move here, but it's going to be handled with the run down the front straightaway, and there's contact between him and Biz into turn 1, and then Biz making contact with Nick. But up here for P2, there's more contact once again. P2, though, Trey attacking this number 98 of Devin.
Yeah, Trey, he's really close to Devin right now. If we look at, he's falling back on the exit of turn 4. And looking back at P4, here comes Nick.
3 wide!
Fast. He made it 3 wide into 1. As Nick, he's gone from I think like 8th or 9th on lap 1, already up to 5th here on lap 3 after passing Handel. And Danis, he's under threat too. Nick looks to that outside. Danis not able to defend. Nick looks insanely fast here today after not too great of a qualifying.
Over to the back, Bad Communist into 3! Into the inside wall goes Bad Communist, hard contact there.
Yeah, that's going to be a caution. Caution will be out. And this is really just not the race start that Bad Communist needed. He had the great track position there at the start, and then now he's fallen all the way to last. So I don't know what. I think it's just really bad luck on his part, but we'll be doing pits this time here. It'll be Strauss leading them, as I don't know who will be the designated pit reporter.
I don't know. We can just kind of alternate. Anyway, yeah, the race start was really chaotic there just because a lot of new drivers and a lot of experienced drivers and created big sounds in a turn 1 and also people backing out. So it's kind of chaotic. Is Nick going to stay out? So will the 13 of Biz. Everyone else going to come down pit road.
That's a bold call right there. I don't know if I like the idea of getting off the strategy of the field, but we'll see how it turns out. Everybody into their stalls, and it's relatively clean. It's a lot easier to memorize where your stalls are when they are colored, and it's going to be Strauss, then it's going to be Devin, it's going to be Brian Jr., Handel, Eric, Trey, 21.95, 3.73 to Danis, who had a rough pit road. I don't know what happened there, but just going to be
him and Trey made contact on pit entry. He's going to drop all the way back to last after a pretty good restart now. That puts our championship leader in P1, but on an alternate strategy, which we know he's good. We saw how good the restart went last time for that race leader. So it looks like a pretty decent strategy possibly here by the 40, but who knows what could happen. Strauss still 2 positions behind. He looks pretty fast today, so there's the 98. And now on lap 6, we'll get to see if we can see who has more speed now as we come out to the restart zone. Green flag is out. Nick, great restart. 13 does not go very well. 36 also not a good start. But lose a spot to the 97. 90 bad start. There's contact in the back. 95 almost around. Yeah, he was rubbing up the side of the 90 there. Still contact. As up front, the 13's in the wall going to hold up a lot of cars. That's the 98. 36 held up. Nick up to P1. Strauss now side by side for second. And that's going to be around. Biz going to go around off the bumper, the 35. Going to dodge everyone else, but having to avoid him.
Oh, contact on the 3 around. He's going to collect someone else. That might be, that will, no. It is the caution.
I don't know why that's the caution, but okay.
What's he see in chat?
GTT. Just go GTT.
Oh, you're like mine, Walla.
Yeah, I'm like mine, Walla. When I don't think we just pitted. If you didn't want to pit. Oh, they're jumping. All right.
Yeah, we know they're jumping, bro. But it's like everyone's pushing him behind, so can't really do much. But they come to the ORC restart zone.
And here we go. Nick gonna lead him. Green flag back out of the air. Nick with the great jump. I don't even know if that was the jump, but with a excessive jump there. But now Strauss looks down low into turn number 1. It's a big squeeze for Nick. They're 3 wide back there in the bump. Back there in the back of the field, but it's a 3-car fight for the race lead. Coming to turn number 3. Here comes Strauss with the dive down on the inside. Contact made. Off turn 4. Strauss retakes the race lead on lap number 9.
Don't count out Nick, though. He's still right there. So is Handel, as Eric actually looks pretty decently fast. He's closing in on Handel for 3rd. Nick gonna try sending it down deep. Almost gonna get to that back bumper. Did he go too aggressive? He did. And he's in the wall. Gonna lose a lot of time on corner exit. As Devin, he had a bad race start. Currently back in P5, side by side with the 3 for 5th place. And the 3 has to take it from him.
And Trey gets turned!
head
No,
on
he
into
can-
the wall.
And that's a
Like
hard hit. That will
that'll
be
a
the caution once again.
Dennis very close to avoiding that.
And they were side by side up front. I think it was the 21 barely ahead.
PTT.
Takes me like 50 years for me to turn the car around. Actually, can we get someone else to do this pace car shit?
How many cautions? I don't know. These guys, it's first time at Kansas in a long time for a lot of these guys.
Yeah,
I don't think
brand new
Carvana has
obviously.
been at Kansas in over like, I don't know, 6 months
Well,
or
I mean,
so. But here we
It's
go.
a brand
down
new
pit
track.
lane.
Everyone, this track was only made by This is the first track updated in months, and it was only updated a few days ago. Also, this track very good for the experienced drivers, but for newer drivers, it's super easy to send it down deep on some of the guys trying to take the traditional racing line. And the progressive banking makes this track even easier to cause spins. So we can see it seems pretty chaotic here. That's bad. Cummings misses his stall.
And that's a big mistake. Don't. No. Okay. That was almost super dangerous there, but look at this. 3 wide action off the pit lane. It's Eric who takes the spot. He's now up to P5 now. No, P5. After that 3 wide move there on the pit lane. And Bad Communist once again. Luck really against his side. This is really unfortunate for him. We'll see if he could turn it around.
We get Dennis and Trey stayed out. We see again the guys up front seem to get very good restarts. So this could be a good strat for Dennis. We see the 40 who ended up. Remember, he stayed out on the first caution. He had to take extra fuel here on the second one, and now look how far back he is after that pit stop because he had to take extra fuel. But that's put the car who just caused the last wreck. That's Dennis after some pit strategy puts him in the P1. He hasn't looked too fast today. Right now, it seems like it's the 21 and the 40 seem like the class of the field. But we'll see as Nick kind of in the back right now. Dennis up front. Strauss, he's been top 3 all day, still in P3. I don't think he's been outside of third once yet. And he looks like a force to be reckoned with today.
Yeah, Devin's been also very strong today. Well, not usually this quick at these types of tracks, just in general. Well, he is very good at these super speedways, but he obviously did attend that Talladega race, which was just chaos in general. But
yeah, Devin been a little more quiet today, but he looks pretty fast as we're coming back to the restart zone here.
Yeah, it'll be Dennis and that number 73 Tide Machine. Recently revamped the whole scheme. That is going to be Trey, that number 93 sheet machine. Back to the ORC restart zone. Green flag, back out, back racing here at Kansas. And it's the 90 with the great jump on the outside. Dennis, oh no, this isn't going to work out here. 4 wide. Eric all the way up into the wall. They're 4 wide off the corner. This isn't going to work, boys.
He saves it somehow. They all keep it straight, but they're 3 wide behind now. In the back of this field, the 22 is going to look to send it down the inside of Devin. He'll make contact with Brian Jr. following behind. He's going to try to sneak in behind Devin. Won't be enough. Brian Jr. is going to get the run off. Going to try to get a run down this front stretch, as I believe Strauss actually took the lead back there with all this chaos happening in the back, with Trey now looking to the inside of him.
Yeah, new leader Strauss in the 21. 3M machine had a good restart, able to capitalize in turn 3, dove it down the inside. But Dennis, he went on the apron on that restart, and that's what really caused him to fall back. And Brian Jr., he had a great run on the restart, tried sending it 3 wide down the inside. Devin tried to block it a little too late, and it caused absolute chaos in the turn 1. Speaking of Devin, he has a big run down this front stretch, goes in the grass a bit there after trying to pass the 40. As Handel, he's moved his way back into P3, looks pretty fast today. But Dennis dropped it, fading pretty fast here, already back in 5th.
And we're going to watch on board here with this number 90 machine of Trey. Still tight on the back bumper, that number 21 machine. But really, it's Strauss who's got him beat, it really looks like. And we're just going to have to look at this battle back here. I don't really think there's much Trey can do. As there's a 4-car battle back here. How's this going to work into turn number 1?
Yeah,
3 wide move for Nick to P3 now, passes both Dennis and Handel on the bottom lane. Handel now going to look for a run. He's door slamming with Dennis. Danish will take the inside. He's going to dive it in. We'll go a bit deep. Handel's going to look for the crossover off of exit. Danish will get the run, though. Never mind, he's going to slam the wall as they're nearly 3 wide back there.
Yeah, Handel and Danish still side by side down this front stretch. As we're looking at turn 1, Danish is going to try to maybe switch him back, and it's going to work again. That's a very clean move there by the 73. Gonna make it stick as Handel goes to the wall a bit. And
behind the back!
To that.
Yeah, the 3 and the 98. Again, it seems like these two have been caught up in multiple incidents already today.
Yeah, no caution called, but here comes Devin with the run. He's going to try and make the hard charge down to the outside, and it's the 97 all over the back bumper of the 73. It's been a fierce battle, really, for P4 this entire run, and multiple cars, I believe all of them went into the wall, and now Devin looks down below the 97 of Handel into turn number 3. He's going to slide up, slide job move. Can Handel cross him over? He's got to run, but really nothing there. And now Devin retakes the spot. No, here comes Handel.
Handel tries looking down that inside, but probably dove it a little bit too deep. Not able to make it stick as Devin now clear for P5. That's allowed Danis to run for P4. Still behind his championship rival as Handel gets another run off exit here. And he's going to try to maybe make something happen in the 3. Going to run the very high line. Devin going to run low. We'll see if he can get that exit run that he seems to be wanting right now. In a decent exit, but nothing too special. Actually, maybe it will be looking down this front stretch. Kind of lost a little bit there down the tri-oval, but again, there in turn 1, going to go back to the outside.
Yeah, and I want to note. Oh, somebody down here. It's the number 22.
Handel's around.
Handel around.
Sorry to interrupt you, but he
Saves it. No issue there at all. I'm sorry. But it was the 22 pitting, and now Handel once again into the wall. Here, 3 wide down the front straightaway. How is this going to work out? It's Eric and Brian Jr. into turn number 1. Handel going to dive it down low, really deep into the corner. There's contact made, and there's the 22 all pit lane, but they're side by side down the back straightaway.
Yeah, big contact. 35 put in the wall there by the 97. Probably mad about. Yeah, he was fighting for a good spot. He just spun, but up there. There's contact again. 35 really slow, but back crossing up there. Nick has caught Trey for second place, and he is close now. But never mind, he lost a bunch of time. He is closer than he's been, and he's looking closer again. He looks faster. He's been faster. If you look at the telemetry here, the last few laps, it seems like Nick is definitely gaining here on Trey.
Yeah, and Trey really hasn't had the pace. He couldn't really catch up to the leader, and that is that Brash there in the number 21 machine. That Greg
As there's already a 4-car pack. Yeah, Handel throwing it down the inside of Brian Jr. now for what I believe is like P6 here. Getting very close quarters off of turns 3 and 4. Bad Communist gets really loose in the back. He's fighting with the 22 back there. The 35 is going to now jump it to the inside of the 36. Now, Brian Jr. is going to get the crossover off of exit. 35 nearly makes it 3.
35 going to try to send it back down here into turn 1 on the 3. As Handel, he just wants to get away from this mess, but he goes in the wall again. Not
Nick to P2.
Wait, as now they're still side by side for P2. Dan is closing the gap, but Nick, he has made his move. When I was looking off the tri-oval there, he was way far behind, but he gained all that time in turn 1, able to make the pass. And now Nick, he's looking closer again, lost a little bit there on the tri-oval, but is back in the back bumper in 1, looks down the inside. Can he make it stick this time like he did last time? He won't.
Yeah, what I believe happened there was that Trey hit the wall a little bit, which cost him tons of time, but yes, he has gotten back by Nick.
And right now, Strauss is putting like an absolute masterclass on the field right now. 2.5 seconds over P2, and really continue to extend this gap as the guys back behind him keep fighting it out. But another thing I want to comment on, Explorer Daniel, remember he made that pit stop earlier. And, oh, looking at this battle. Oh, there's Handle!
Holy!
Handle!
Whoa!
Oh my goodness, that was really close there. Handle, Brian Jr., Eel, and Eric cannot get away from each other. And I cannot believe they really haven't wrecked yet.
The 73 of Dennis, he's closed on the back bumper of Nick for the podium. He's diving to the inside and through one.
Whoa, Devin around!
Yeah, I heard
great
spinning.
save. Hits the wall a little bit.
Devin went around and saved it, but Dennis now has cleared for third place as Nick hit the wall a bit through there. Dennis, honestly, looked like he's going to fall back in the beginning of this run, but he's good. He's actually been pretty good through the run as Nick's still there as they're side by side and coming to start the lap.
Yeah, this is great. Side-by-side racing. Oh, Nick squeezes Dennis into the wall a little bit there. Oh, and Dennis way up the racetrack. Into the wall he goes. And that'll be the position unless he has another dive back at him here in turn number 3. Maybe he will. Nothing really there, no. And I think that battle's pretty much settled for now as Dennis hits the wall real hard.
Yeah, big hit for the number 73. As looking back in the pack, 36, 35, and 3 are still pretty close. As Devin looks in the wall, gets a bump.
Oh
from
no!
The 97, sends him around.
Oh, he hits the field, and that's going to be the caution. Caution's out.
Yeah, what happens? Devin entering turn 1 went a little too wide in the triangle, trying to get a high entry. He tapped the wall, and with the 97 right on his back bumper, it caused the 97 to give him a bump that shot him around into turn 1, and obviously spinning on the apron in turn 1, he was at fast speeds. Nothing he could do other than slide up the track. And the 335 had no time to avoid it. They were side by side. And gives us our first caution after a decently long green flag run here in Kansas.
We're not doing pits. Oh, wait, we can do pits this time. I just want to make sure everybody's here and that they're not. Okay, yeah. I don't want anybody to be confused and stuff. But wow, that was crazy there. We had a pretty good green flag run going. Strauss had like a 2.5, 3 second lead on the field. Now he's got Trey right back there on his back bumper along with Nick and Dennis. Nick has looked pretty quick. If he wasn't making those mistakes, a few mistakes he made, couldn't really catch up to Trey, but here they come. They're about ready to go down pit road, and I expect everybody to come down, if not almost everybody. We'll see.
I'm going to be right back real quick here, so I'll be back for the restart.
Oh, Zab's on the middle of pit lane. Zab move.
Oh my god. Wait, where's Zab? Oh my god.
How hard is it?
No, because he's like the pace car driver. It's just, it's just weird.
Oh.
But into pit road, Strauss obviously leads them in. He'll take the final box. And then doesn't seem like there's any conflict behind. With boxes, ooh, Dennis actually goes sideways into his box.
Yeah,
pushes
Dennis
him
in the
side.
22.
Yeah. As Strauss will lead him out. Oh, bad communist came out of
bad
the
communist
bumper.
once again. Oh my goodness, this might just be one of the most unlucky days we have seen. Oh my goodness.
And alongside that, Devin's box got taken so he couldn't pit.
I mean, Bad Communist, in his pre-race interview, he said after Martinsville, he wasn't sure about how pit road would go. And, I mean, he's proving it right now. I don't think he's had a single successful pit stop all race, which is just really unfortunate. Just either small mistakes or things out of his control keep sending him all the way to the back. And I think he has decent pace, but just not able to get anywhere on pit road. And if you start all the way in last, it's going to be pretty hard to make it
going
to
green?
the field.
Wait, are we going green?
No.
Wait, why?
It's too late. Too late to call.
Because we weren't ready.
It's not very smart, but it'll actually be Devin who leads the field. Remember, he did miss his stall, and now he's on a huge field disadvantage.
Yeah.
You just saw.
He'll respawn. Sprout allowed him to respawn and go to the back because of that unfortunate situation that happened on pit road. He will start behind the 22.
And that promotes the guy who's been dominating all race. He basically had no competition, it seemed like, so far. And is that number 21 of Strauss. He looks really, really fast in that 3M tribute to Greg Biffle. And I think he has the car to get it done here. And unless something unfortunate happens, I don't really see a way someone else can win unless it's in overtime. But Trey starting close to him, we saw they battled for a bit in the beginning. Nick in third, he looks pretty fast.
Brian Jr. up to 4th here. He could make some positions up. Dan is starting further back this time. Devin all the way in last. Let's see what happens here on the restart. As the pace car pulls in the pits, and we come to the restart zone. Green flag is out.
Green flag back out. It's a great restart for Strauss. Trey jumped really out of line. They're now shuffled all about. Nick looks down low to turn number 1. And Nick gonna slide up, gonna take the position. But here comes Trey with the run down the back straightaway. Contact made! 3 wide, almost 4 wide. This is insane!
Yeah, crazy racing here. Still 3 wide. Handle now looks to the inside. Trey almost in the wall.
Oh, Nick! Around he goes! Oh my goodness! He is able to save it! What a save! What a save! What a save! Oh, he hits in the
impact people.
Bad communist!
He's gonna spin again!
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! What a save!
We are dick riding.
That is probably, if there's no more caution, I mean, the odds are there's going to be another caution. If there's not, that just completely saves his day. If he didn't save that there, fully spun around, he would have been at least 10 seconds back. Probably would have had stuck in last. And he needs to secure some decent points here to hopefully lock up the championship entering the final race at Phoenix. But he was able to save it. I mean, it affected a few other cars, but it looks pretty decent now in the back. Not so clumsy back to the field. But Daniel now, Florida Daniel in the top 5 for the first time all day. And the 3 also in P4. 2 guys in their debut. Never played the game, and they're looking to get a top 5 here.
Got a really good showing for him, but right now the battle on between Trey, Handel, and this 3 of Eel. We haven't really seen Eel up here at all either, as, oh, the 22 gonna give the bumper to the 97 is Trey, all the way down below the racetrack. I don't know what was going there. And, I mean, we got ourselves a battle going, a big battle going on behind this 90 car.
Yeah, these guys, they've been side by side for a few laps, and nothing too chaotic has happened. As Eel using that outside, seems like he has really learned this track well, and he's actually looking pretty fast right now. I would give him a decent shot to go for a podium here. But here comes Handel with a push on. He's going to get to the outside of Trey. Trey and Handel runs off the track. See what they are on the track as Handel dives it down the inside of Trey here, almost. Doesn't allow him to stick, but the 3 gets put in the wall by both of them. Now Handel looks to the inside as they almost go 3 wide, but Trey able to defend both of them. As he's going to go in the wall.
Oh, entering.
Yeah, it's a big contact. And here comes the 22.
Oh, the 22 is here too. Yeah, the
we saw
22 is here.
90s went in the wall. That's how the first wreck happened between Handel and Devin, but that's promoted Handel to 2nd place.
Yeah, and Handel, he's got to go chase down this 21. Oh, but here comes Trey with a run down on the inside and nowhere for Handel to go. Too powerful. And now Trey sneaks on past, and it's Brian Jr. Oh, that was close. Oh, around he goes. And he's
Brian
able
Jr.
to save it. Can he keep it going? He can.
Now through goes the 35. Danis also, they were just side by side for a second. 35 got by him. Now, but up front again, Handel now back to the lead. Trey lost a spot there. Not to the lead, to 2nd. But Trey now lost a spot, trying to fight back with his 22 on the outside. Can he get a run? Side by side, this high lane. Looks like he hit the wall a little bit there. The 22 might be able to clear. No. 90's going to get a run off the top. And now try to take that position in turns 3 and 4.
Yeah, they both stay close to that white line there, 22 and 90. 90 going to look for that better run on exit. And he will get it. Can he clear down this tri-oval? He will. And now with a run on Handel, where will he go? Looks top. Handel tries to block. He doesn't fully. And now Trey gives him a bump and allows his 22 to shoot his nose on the inside.
Yeah, this is incredible racing down the back straightaway. Trey gonna try and sneak around the outside of Handel. We'll see. I think Handel is gonna pull off a slide job move, but will Trey have a run down the front straightaway? Handel swerving violently, trying to block the run, and really not much of a run for Trey, but here he comes with another dive into turn number 1.
I mean, yeah, now, Trey, they've pulled away from 4th and 5th, which are the 22 and 3. But Trey, still on the back bumper of that number 97, as he's holding on to P2. And he says in champion contention, he's showing he wants to score these points today. Here, every position matters much more to Handel, who's actually in a good spot in terms of the championship compared to some of the other people in the field that are newer. He's raced since the beginning of FSS, but there's really
It's Nick around again. Oh, and he hits into Devin, and that's gonna be a big wreck. Oh no, he saves it. No.
No, wait. No, don't slow down, please.
Bro, we don't wait. Oh my god.
Oh, Danis
we got another wreck up here. Who is that? It's Danis. I believe it was
73.
Danis.
It was. The 73 went around. That's just very unfortunate for Nick. Very unfortunate. That'll actually help out Handel a bunch right now.
Yeah, the thing that I said Nick should be grateful with that save earlier that didn't put him far back if there's not a yellow.
He's around the back. He's just. I think he lagged off a corner exit.
And Handel gonna slide job and make a pretty clean move. Daniel 197 into turn 1. Sounds like he is absolutely flying, but looks like Handel hits a bump there in mid-corner and loses all of his run. But Daniel, watching his telemetry on board, will see what he's doing. But he is apparently absolutely flying, and he's caught up to both of these guys. Or somewhat caught up to both of these guys. And they battle, and Trey hits the wall there. Trey going to take the position still, though. Maintain it as they come down the front straightaway. And into turn number 1. The battle's still going on, but right now, it is that number 21.
Yeah, I mean, Strauss, he's 4 seconds up on the field. There is literally no competition for him, it seems like. But, I mean, yeah, we'll see if and when he goes to D1, how he will do. But right now, he's destroying the field in FSS. As Daniel, again, in his first start, I'm pretty sure it's his first start in this game. He didn't know how to pit or anything like that. And he's doing really well. Look, and he's in the podium position right now.
Oh my goodness. Look at this run.
Unbelievable by this 22 that what he's been able to do today. Honestly, very impressive for someone new to the game to just go for a podium like this. But Handel, you see, he has a big run on the outside, some contact with the 22. So maybe not racing the cleanest as it's allowed the 3 to catch up. 22 gonna slide up. Gonna allow that 97 on the inside. They're both gonna go on the wall. And the 3 makes big contact with the quarter panel.
And I don't know how happy he's gonna be with that move right there. As actually Trey gained a little bit there that lap on Strauss. We'll see what the gap will be this time. 3.8990 is catching a little bit. It looks like Strauss slowly losing a bit of time, maybe. This could, I don't know, we'll see. Could be very interesting to watch. Keep our eyes on that as we watch all these battles throughout the field.
One thing that I want to bring up right now is fuel. It is a very awkward situation for all these guys. Likely gonna be a one-stop, but I'm not sure. As now, really no battles going on throughout this field. The Trey has pulled away for P2. Handel just settling in, and I believe he'll gain around, like, I'm not sure, I think it's like 15 points on Nick. So this will be very helpful for him in that championship chase.
Dennis, he has a run of 35 here. That is for P6. They give him a little bump in the middle of turn 3 as Dennis stays in the back bumper. Now it looks like the 73 gets down to that inside where he needs to be. And they will stay side by side into turn 1. Only side-by-side battle on this track as he dives it in. Clears, but the 35 goes to the switch back, and it's going to work. The 73 barely taps the wall, makes some contact on exit. And another battle go back in for P8. But watch out for that. That could, if these two end up wrecking, it could be a yellow. So that's not something someone like Strauss wants to see, or even Trey really looking in P2. But I mean, in terms of the fuel strat, I kind of said, who knows? Honestly, these guys might be close on fuel.
Yeah, this could be very interesting to watch. Obviously, really nobody expects fuel strategy, but with the way the caution fell, it was really unexpected. And now, a lot of these drivers got to start thinking about fuel as we watch the 35 of Eric and Danis fight it out. Really the only battle on track as of current. Sorry, no, it's Eel 2 as well. He is catching up with that number 22 machine. So a few battles going on. Not many, though.
Yeah, as Chaz headed into a long green flag run here, we saw a caution at the beginning. Kind of thought it was going to be a caution fest, but ever since lap 15, only one caution the last 40 laps. So I would say overall the racing here has been pretty good tonight. Seen some good battles and really some new potential in someone like that 21 machine. And even some of the newer drivers, like the 3 and the 22.
As they said, as you come into these longer runs, drivers start to settle in, they start to spread out. They start to find their correct positions basically on pace. And it's obviously showing that Strauss is now 5 seconds up on this field. An insane run from this number 21 machine. And now Trey, obviously, he's trying to pull away from Handel sitting P3. But in the back, there actually is a little fighting between Devin and now Eric with 35.
I don't know what happened, but the reaction from the D1 merchant sweats of Way and Cams were pretty shocked, so something must have happened back here.
Yeah, I think they're actually just reacting to how quick Eel is going right now. Yeah, he's made up multiple spots these last couple laps, so.
Oh, yeah, he's up to P4 and he's running away from that 22. He might actually catch Handel for a podium, which honestly no one really expected entering this race, but there's a 3-car battle back here for P7. And something I like to note about the fuel here is that, if you remember, because, remember Devin, he ended up getting to respawn there about a lap after the pit stops came out. So he had about a lap extra of fuel before the restart. We'll see if that can affect his fuel strategy at the end of this race.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and these guys are probably going to... They might be able to stretch it to the end. I don't know. I really don't think they can, because we have, what?
Neither does the rest of the booth, honestly.
So...
Yeah.
Yeah, Cam's saying definitely not able to. But we'll see what some of these drivers will try and do. Remember, I mean, these guys don't really have crew chiefs or anything to...
Nick is going to come in.
Oh, Nick.
Yeah.
Going to make the early dive down.
He's obviously known for his very bold strategies on pit road. We'll see if this will pay off. Trying to look for the undercut here. Obviously, we're going to be there is rules to pit road, so he will have to follow those. I assume he will. I think actually, no, Bad Communist didn't pit. He's actually just that far behind. But yeah.
Yeah, and we'll see. We'll see if anyone. We'll see if what the call is with Devin. Because remember, Sprout did allow him to respawn.
He has to pit. He has to pit.
Okay, so yeah, he will be forced pit. As Trey, he might have go really hard. The 97 is back and run his back bumper. Off the exit of 2, Trey lost so much time hitting the wall. He was actually closing in for a bit on the number 21. But also keep in mind, Eel, this 5 and 24 Cams and way they've been saying in the audience, Eel's been setting the fastest average lap time. He could go for P2 here with 6 laps to go. But Handel's now made it down the inside of Trey as they make contact, and Eel could make even more advantage of this as the fuel running real slim on some of these machines. And
yeah, the 35. The 35 came in while that battle's going on.
Yeah, the second car to come up pit road. We'll see if anyone comes down this time.
I hear Trey's telemetry. It sounds like he's trying to save mid-corner. I don't know. Eel joining the battle. I don't think he's saving as much. We'll see where all these guys turn out. 35 exiting pit lane.
I mean, do you want to play it safe or not? Because if you can't remember, it is a DNF.
Ooh, that was close. And according to Cams, Strauss might be good, so I don't know. Does he want to push it? I think
It's gonna be close.
Probably should, but I don't know. What is the fuel situation like with the guys behind? Can they make it to the end of the race? I don't know.
Well, the good thing is that Strauss has a 6-second gap, so in terms of saving, he really doesn't need. He can do as much as he wants, basically.
22 spitting.
22
Oh, they're 3 wide down the front straightaway. Oh my goodness! Look at this.
None of these got. Whoa,
3
Trey
wide,
on 80
what?
fuel. Trey on 80 fuel, by the way. This
Trey's
is very
on
close
80
on
fuel. He might run out.
65 fuel.
Nothing to
65 fuel
lose.
for him.
And handle.
Handle. All these guys are below 75 milliliters of fuel. I assume everyone's gonna pit this time. Wow,
They got to. They have to. It's 3 laps to go. Now 2 laps to go.
Try to stretch it. Eel can't make it.
Who can't?
Eel can't make it.
Eel cannot
He
make it. It's
stayed
2
out.
laps to go. He's on 10.
No.
Fuel. He is going to run out of gas.
The way it works in these cars is your car will automatically slow down to about 33, and you can keep coasting it at 33. Which means
Can he make it back? This could be very interesting to watch. But now it's going to be. We look towards Strauss, who will see the white flag. Banderzarea Semenunka, and then off turn 2. Can he make it? He has 10 milliliters left of gas. This is going to be close. 5 milliliters down the front straightaway, back straightaway. 2, he's out. He is out. Can Strauss make it back? Can he make it back? He's at 150. Oh my goodness. 140. What a finish. Strauss dominates and wins in the most crazy fuel strategy finish of all time. How did he do that? Strauss, what a finish, lapping the whole field. What? Like, how? What in the world is this FSS,
Trey,
bro? Crazy finish.
Trey broke pit road rules. Trey broke pit road rules.
I think Nick also did, by the way.
Oh no. Is Nick out? No, wait, no, Nick
By
is
the
not
way-
out, sorry.
he didn't. His pit didn't work.
I'll get Devin to clip it. I'll get Devin to clip it.
Oh my goodness, dude. What a
Maybe because it was at
victory
-2, but his
for
pit didn't work
Strauss,
for some
bro.
reason. Which means that the 3
In the Greg Biffle Memorial car. No doubt in my mind that this victory is going to taste extra sweeter. Strauss, there he comes. There you see him. He's going to burn it down here in the Frontier Secondary Series for the first time. This moment presented by Gas Can Water, fueling victories every single day. And Strauss, what a victory for him. Oh my goodness. That was a finish for the ages.
You is still on 0 fuel, by the way.
Let's make post race reviews very quick, please. Make them really quick. So if somebody, we got to get down.
I'm gonna make it as long.
Let's get down there with all the drivers.
Or I have to go.
You don't.
Yeah, no, we have MWRT then.
Okay, but the first driver, who actually I believe he came P2, but a bit of I don't even know what happened, but apparently he broke pit road rules. Trey sits P2. I don't know if he's here currently, but Trey, what were your thoughts in that race?
He's not here.
You obviously finished P. Oh, okay. Well,
you're talking
we'll move on to
yourself right
Handle.
now.
My bad. We'll move on to Handle.
Oh my god. Trey's here now, by the way.
Here. Okay.
Trey's
yeah,
here.
Trey, what are your thoughts in this race? In this, how did it go for you in general? What were your thoughts on it?
It went okay, but I do not like how Handle did the same thing twice. So, championship race, make sure to look out for Handle because he's actually gonna go in the catch fence. Actually, I'm gonna make sure his race is painful and he does not win a championship. So, like,
okay,
Handle, maybe you'll learn next time. You're learning
Thank
next
you,
time. Enjoy
Trey.
the
We're
race
gonna
with
try to
Andy.
we're trying to speed through this because we have something after this. But Handle number
Dude.
97 finishes P3. What were your thoughts on this race?
You do not have all that freaking damage, bro.
Back-to-back P3. Yay. I don't know. I don't know what I did to Trey. Crybaby.
Ooh.
Okay. Bit of beef going on again with Handle. Now we move on to Brian Jr. I believe finished P4. Brian Jr., how did you? I believe you started in the back of this field, or I don't even know where you started honestly. But how did this race go for you?
It all started off with 95 wrong with me. I did retell if y'all didn't see. And then I don't know who was the purple 85, whatever the shit they are blocking weirdly every single time pass. I'm not sure what the hell is on, but it was kind of off because everyone crashed around to start. Congrats to Handle in the race winner. That's his first debut, though. That is really a big improvement. Just 5 seconds ahead. God.
Yeah, chaos early on in this race, and just a dominant race in general for the winner of today. Now we move on to Daniel in the 22. Not sure where he finished again, but Daniel, how you were like up and down the field, very inconsistent throughout the day. How did you? I mean, I think he was mainly fuel strat. Obviously, got stuck a lap down. Daniel, what were your thoughts on today's race? I guess.
Yeah, very eventful race. Not quite the finish I wanted out of here. I went a lap down because I tried pitting, and I couldn't get the fuel in the car, so that was really a waste of the first half of the race. Came back, made some moves, maybe cut a guy off here or there accidentally, but first race getting to handle these cars. And I would have finished top 3 if I didn't get spun out on the last lap. So yeah, it is what it is. These guys are pretty quick though. So that's fun to see. Couldn't quite get the line down, but solid effort, did everything I could. So looking forward to next race and improving. But first start, yeah, not too bad. And yeah, I'm just happy to have this sponsor here, L&M.
Yeah, this L&M number 22. Just very unlucky race for the number 22 of Daniel. Now we move on to the 3 of, I honestly think it was Eel in this number 3 car. He was blazing quick at the end, just got very unlucky with fuel strat. Obviously ran out along the backstretch. So Eel, what can you build off of this race that you can put into your future races in this series? Into these future races. I don't know if he's even here, honestly.
Oh, I'm here. Yep, sorry.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that was great. Obviously it sucks to run out of fuel at the end there. It felt like it ran out exponentially. I felt like I could make it until the very end, but all around good race. I felt like track position was really important. It was just a lot more space towards the front of the grid, so I could experiment more with the lines, and yeah, it was fun racing with the 22 and all the others.
Yeah, this number 3, I believe, making his debut in the series. Now, to the final guy, or no, the second to last guy, because we still have to interview the winner. But Eric in this number 35, I'm not sure where he finished. He was basically in mid-pack all race, got caught up in a couple wrecks. But 35, Eric, how can you build off this again and make, like, hopefully make another race and even possibly win a race in the future? I did decent. I just got walled by somebody at the start. So no Chick-fil-A for me. All right, thank you, Eric. Sadly, but now we'll move it over to BCH. I'm not sure where he is, honestly.
Yeah, well, we're going to head over here to Victory Lane with our winner. It's Strauss in the Greg Biffle throwback. Obviously, a memorial scheme to him, but what a victory. What a drive to the very end for Strauss. And his first ever start, I believe. And wow, what a drive for you, Strauss. I mean, how do you feel about that race? And I mean, I guarantee your heart had to be pumping there at the end. That was insane.
Oh yeah, it was a very good race. The pit strategy definitely helped us there when that one caution came out. I think we restarted third or fourth on that, and we were just right back on the gas pedal, right back to the lead. And I got a little worried towards the end of that race there with our fuel, but I was just able to save and just coasted out of 3 and 4 to the line.
Yeah, I didn't even think you were going to make it to the line there at the end, but somehow got it done. Strauss on his first ever start. Congrats to you, but sorry we had to make things a little quick there at the end, but that is going to be it for the Frontier Secondary Series. It was a fun one to watch tonight here at Kansas and tomorrow night at Phoenix. We'll see the Cup Series, and we'll see if Cams can lock up the championship before the final race. He has a shot to if he finishes P2 or higher. We'll see, but thank you to everybody who showed up. Thank you to everybody watching the stream. Thank you for all the support, and as always, I will see you tomorrow